What's up?
Ha!
What's up?
Welcome again to another episode of Crazy and Dangerous. We are your hosts, the great Tatolini,
What's up, everybody?
and of course, you know me, Hollywood Guy. Now, right before we went on live, we were just about to discuss Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Do you understand what it is? Because otherwise, I'll explain.
They can keep using his face digitally if they wanted to make more
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. You know how they do the deep fakes?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And guess who's recently in one of those porn deep fakes? Guess who they put in already?
Who?
The girl from Stranger Things. I guess she's legal now.
Oh, 11?
Yeah. So you go to those deep fake porn sites. She's like the most popular one there. Hey Andre, what's up? So basically,
Andre, what up, man?
they can get Bruce Willis. I mean, it's smart though. People are making it a big deal, like a controversy. I think it's intelligence. The man has a disease. Okay,
Right. He
that's
can't work.
why you're seeing him in all these crummy movies now, because he doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to make as much money as is possible for him and his family, for his family. So
Right.
when he goes, when he goes, he can still be in the movies. That's genius.
Right. He can still be in it. Now, they had to cut him a big ass check.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with my nemesis who gave up his voice.
Oh yeah, Jones.
Yeah, so that was another big ass check. That's no little bullshit money.
Oh yeah, because
Giving
they're
the right to
gonna
your
use-
voice to your face.
yeah, they're gonna use a likeness of his voice, even if it's computer generated.
Right.
It's his voice.
It's his voice.
So his family is set for life.
Yeah, yeah. That money's got to be nice.
First beer of the day.
Too early for me.
So for me, it's intelligence.
Yeah, I think it's smart.
And think about it this way, because you know one day they're gonna do it. One day, one of my people over there in Hollywood, the chosen people, they're gonna want more money one day. And they're gonna say, let's remake Die Hard.
Yeah.
Right? This could be way in the future. We'll all be dead by then. Hey, we got Willis's face. So for all the fans not to get pissed, we'll just put his face on another guy.
Another guy.
But we remake the movie.
Yeah.
Everybody will be happy. And it's a great, genius idea. Plus the fact, Tatolini, that Bruce Willis already did it in the movie Looper.
Mm-hmm.
Where his young self had to fight the old self.
Yeah.
And it was that idiot from Dark Knight Rises that was his young version. But
Yeah.
they put Willis's face on him.
Yeah.
Oh, what disease does Bruce Willis have? Well, Andre, that's what I heard. I don't know the name of the disease. I guess
I don't know the name of it, but I know he's sick.
He's sick of something, and that's why if you watch his new movies, the low budget movies, you can see a whatchamacallit in his ear, so that someone can tell him the lines.
Oh yeah. So
I
maybe it's like memory or something.
Yeah, probably. I do know that there was not accusations, but rumors that he was a big-time alcoholic. So maybe now,
It's getting to him.
well, that's my future.
Yeah.
I have the advantage of selling my face. Hey,
Right?
anybody who wants to buy my face, you can buy it now.
Same for me. I'll take that money.
Hell yeah. You want me to find out what the disease is?
Find out. I mean, I got my phone here.
Oh, okay, good. You do it that way. You nonchalantly do it, and I don't have to get the keyboard.
Yeah.
So yeah. While you do that, I'll go over here. Andre's saying it's like Alzheimer's.
What disease does Bruce Willis have?
According to Rush University Medical Center, about
Asphasia.
Asphasia. There you go, guys. Asphasia. Hey, Pathfinder, what's up?
It's a language disorder.
Uh-huh.
Can affect a person's ability to speak, listen, read, and write.
Oh, you all fucked up.
Well, that's the worst thing any actor would want.
Mm-hmm. Now
Yeah,
you know, and that's why they had
his ear was in his ear. That's why he had it in his ear.
Now, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen any of these really bad movies he's making. Have you?
No, I haven't seen anyone.
I hear they're so bad they're funny. That type of shit. But
no, I haven't seen it.
My time is so limited at work that I can't even sit down and fucking relax and watch a good movie, let alone a bad one.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Sunday day arrest, that's bullshit. I get called at 11:30 in the morning.
Damn.
About some nonsense. I won't even get into it. Okay. All right.
There a lot of water over there?
Yeah, there's quite a little bit of water, yeah. And as a matter of fact, it was about the damn water. It was a flood somewhere. And then I asked, oh, do you need me to go and do something? No. Then what the hell are you calling me for?
Because Just Do It texted me. He's over there. And he said one of the work vans is stuck in like 4 feet of water.
Oh yeah, it probably is. It was raining all fucking night, man. Now, do you think this is connected to the hurricane?
Yeah. It's passing, but it's not close to where it's hitting us like a hurricane or whatever. It's just enough where we're getting the rain.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what it is.
Before I forget, anybody watching live, a little later, we'll let you come in if you like. And you can, discuss whatever you want to talk about, okay? So just hold your horses in case you're waiting. Now it's time, because I didn't even know about this shit. Apparently, the man that makes me vomit when I look at him, the fossil, who's supposedly the president, made a speech recently about a month ago. That's the one I found. And in it, he's talking about the souls, right?
Yeah.
I found the actual quote. I got the whole speech, matter of fact, but I got the quote that you were looking for.
Right.
So I'm going to do my best to impersonate the impersonator-in-chief. I mean, president-in-chief. And do my version of the damn speech here. I'm not reading the whole thing, though. That sacred flame still burns now in our time as we build an America that is more prosperous, free, and just. It is. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot the glasses. I need the goddamn glasses. He wears the glasses, right? That is the work of my presidency. A mission I believe in with my whole soul. But first, we must be honest with each other and with ourselves. Too much of what's happening in our country today is not normal. Is that it? What the hell? Is that it? Is that the wrong speech?
I don't know.
Because there are a bunch of them.
I didn't hear it. It was people saying that he was asking for people's souls or some shit.
Okay, here's another one. The sacred flame still burns now in our time as we build an America that is more prosperous, free, and just. Oh, that is the same shit. There's another one here in a speech from Philadelphia. Did it happen in Philadelphia?
I don't know.
And this one says the battle for the soul of the nation.
Maybe. Recent Biden
What it took for Biden to give his soul of the nation speech. That happened last month on the 8th. Let's see. And then, of course, the reaction from the other side. Oh, I'm so sick of both sides. Biden's Soul of America speech was just a Democratic campaign ad. What did you find? Anything?
He did a speech on the battle for the soul. As your president, I will fight for democracy with every fiber of my being, and I'm asking every American to join me.
Is that it? Is that the same speech?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, it's funny that he would talk about souls when that old fossil doesn't even look like he has one.
Yeah, right.
It looks like any type of energy or spirit has been drained from that body. I don't even think there's a soul in that motherfucker. Geriatric Biden, someone says. Do y'all remember Hurricane Andrew? 65 people died in that one. Yes. I wouldn't answer my phone. I would just take Sunday off. I can't. I wish I couldn't answer my phone, Andre. I wish I couldn't. Pathfinder X says apparently Joe Biden was asking where this congresswoman was during his recent speech. She's dead. He must have forgotten. Is that true? This guy forgetting people that died?
It was something like that.
And Andre says Biden has lost his marbles a long time ago. And Pathfinder says, yes, he was asking for a dead woman. He's losing it. Well, y'all, are you still happy that he's the president?
Well,
and if not, his finger could be trying to push the button for his lunch and accidentally push the button for a nuke. Are you happy? I am. I can't wait till the nukes start flying. And I'm being serious as hell. Tatolini knows I'm serious. A lot of you people think I joke when I say this shit, but we deserve it. We deserve it for our stupidity. Andre Roberts says that Chaka Khan woman is going to take over. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka. Heard the song? Chaka Khan. All right. Let's. Want to keep talking about this soul thing or?
No, we can keep going.
All right. Then Bruce Willis, the soul. Let's see what is okay. Let's get into this one. Man pisses on dead ex-wife's grave every day while his new wife waits in the car.
Yeah.
Now, we talked a little bit about this last night. Would you share with the rest of it, with everybody, what you were saying? Because I think it's a very interesting point of view.
He's really got to be, either she was a bitch or he's taking shit too far. She's dead. You still going over there to piss on her grave? What the fuck did she do?
Yeah. And here's the thing. You have to kind of time it. Like you have to drink quite a little bit so that you can time it so that when you get to the gravesite, you're ready to go. Because I never know when I'm going to take a leak. I could want to take a leak like right now. I don't know how people can control it like that. Like they know, let me drink. Like, how does that work?
Unless he lives close by.
Oh, yeah, unless he lives close by. And then when he feels like it, when it's time, he runs over there.
Yeah, he just takes off. But I mean, what the fuck did she do?
I don't know. That's the part. I just read the title. I didn't read the article. Okay, but the article's not going to tell you anyway because the woman's dead. Only he knows. So we have to find an interview with him.
Yeah, I would love to know that every day he takes time out of his day to go do that dumb shit.
Do you think, could you ever be reduced to that anger? Can you see yourself ever being that angry with somebody? And
No.
like, what would they have to do to you for you to actually consider it?
No. The only person suffering here is him. Because he's letting it bother him. She's dead already. Fuck her.
Mm-hmm. See, what I told you last night was I think it's money related. I think she screwed him big time, money related. I don't know.
I don't know.
What are people saying here? Damn, she's in his head rent free. If even after death, he's still doing that.
Yeah.
It reminds me in the last Batman game, the Arkham Knight. Joker's dead, but Batman keeps seeing him everywhere he goes. He's still in his head and shit.
Yeah. So really, who's the one suffering? The dude is.
Yeah.
But she's dead already.
And he apparently got remarried. And
yeah, you got your other bitch.
Yeah.
The fact that she don't give a fuck what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what does she think of all this?
Yeah.
Should I even bother looking in? You want to try looking to see if there's an article that more in depth, or?
I mean, I'll try, but I mean, I doubt that he'll say.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to look.
He was caught on camera.
Oh, plot thickens. Oh, I got a good one for you, man.
Because I does it every morning.
Huh?
He does it every morning.
Every morning, yeah. So he must hold it. If he has to go, he waits till he can get to the cemetery and then let go. I love stories like that. Now, while Tato is looking for anything, just want to let you guys know that starting today, I'm paying for this show. So y'all better be here on time. Okay? When the ratings start going down instead of up, you know what's going to happen.
Steven got a picture of this motherfucker doing it.
Yeah, they're describing him. It's an elderly guy with a long white beard. How does he look on your end?
He's got a hat, a cap on, a shirt. You can see him trying to unzip his shit so he can piss.
And that's it? Nothing about it now? So somehow they had to find out that it was his wife, his ex. I just heard somebody coughing. Who's that?
No, it doesn't say.
All right. Hey, Film Goblin, what's up? Pathfinder says, I just looked it up on YouTube. He has a red shirt on a long white beard and a hat.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Tatolini, as people may or may not know, Tatolini is a gourmet chef. Okay? He has the skills. He's been studying cookery ever since I knew him. Even as a child, as soon as he came out of his mom's womb, he started cutting up carrots and making pasta and baking cakes. So the guy knows what he's talking about. But today I need the great Tatolini to let me know something because I don't know if I'm wrong or right.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
No, you won't know about this. You don't know about this.
Okay.
Do you remember a woman who used to work at the middle school, our middle school? She retired a long time ago, skinny woman, and she was like the cooking teacher.
Oh man.
If you've seen a picture of her, you would remember her.
I remember her. Yeah.
Tall, slim woman, you know.
Right.
Well, she's still around. She's still around.
She is?
Yeah, she's still around, and she volunteers where I work.
Okay.
And she knows what she's talking about because she was a cooking teacher at the school.
Yeah.
So the other day I go in there and I see that they have coleslaw. The bag, it's all the chopped up vegetables, right?
Yeah.
And the bag says coleslaw. So I go in there, they're handing it out to the people. Oh, may I have one of the things of coleslaw? I noticed that it was in the kitchen there, that they're in the kitchen. Oh, no, that's not the coleslaw. I said, but the bag says that that's the coleslaw. She's under the impression that the coleslaw is the dressing. Now, I know that there is dressing for coleslaw. I know that the two have to come together.
Yeah.
But it's basically mayonnaise. I can put mayonnaise into that bag and it'll taste just like coleslaw.
Coleslaw, yeah.
Matter of fact, last night I used Italian dressing for it. So the question I have for you, who's right, who's wrong? Is the vegetables and stuff coleslaw, or is it the sauce? Because I'm confused.
It's the combination.
So both together makes the coleslaw.
Makes the coleslaw.
But does it have to be the specific type of dressing that they use for coleslaw for it to be called coleslaw?
I would say yes. Because then all you got is a salad with some Italian dressing on it.
But then why does the bag say coleslaw?
Because you can make coleslaw. They're not going to add the sauce to it.
Yeah, I know. But they're calling it coleslaw without the sauce.
But there's different types.
Oh, they are?
There's not just one type of coleslaw.
Oh, all right. All right, but I like that answer. Until both are combined, then that's the coleslaw.
That's what I would say. When both are combined, you got coleslaw.
All right, good. I'm going to use that against her the next time I see her. Thank you for resolving that mystery. And speaking of mysteries, along with being a great chef, he's also an addictive detective. He listens to all the murder, conspiracy, mystery shows, right? Don't you?
Yeah, I like true crime.
And true crime. And I'm a fan of unsolved mysteries, shows like that from back in the day.
Right.
So I thought we'd do a little experiment here, me and Tatolini. Recently, they supposedly used the DNA technology to identify a body that they found back in 1980, a woman.
Okay.
The head was missing. The hands were missing. And the rest of her body was in a luggage type of not briefcase, but a luggage thing, And she used to work for Vidal Sassoon. I don't know if you remember that company,
Yeah.
I think that had to do with hair or whatever. She mysteriously disappeared after leaving work around 6 p.m. And this is in New York City.
Right.
I think Brooklyn. Off the bat, with just the information I gave you, what do you think happened to her as far as who took her? Because there's some clues there. If you look at the things I just told you, there are some clues. Do you have any insight?
No. I actually think I've heard of this one.
Yes. They even have a picture of her. And I think the last name's Italian. That's another clue, as far as I'm concerned.
So what do you think?
Well, here are the little things that I think. Because she was a receptionist for that company. Like I said, her name's Italian. mafia connection.
Okay.
Second thing, I know whether it's mafia or not, there had to be more than one guy. Okay? There had to be at least 2 or 3 guys that took her. Okay? Next thing I suspect, they wanted her body to be found, but they didn't want her to be found quick. That's why they cut off the head because of identification, and the hands identification. Because otherwise, why give them the rest of the body?
Yeah, okay.
Now, the Italian part of the mafia, and here's the thing though, they always, when they talk about a victim, they never say anything bad. They never tell you what she was involved in. For all we know, she owed money to the mob. For all we know, she was cheating on somebody. You know how things happen. They make it hard. And then they say, oh, because there's ongoing investigation. Well, then why even bothering trying to ask us? Why you want people to like?
Yeah, but they always talk good about the victim, even though the person was an asshole.
What do you think of those ideas I have about it?
I mean, to go straight to mafia, I think is too much.
The last name, bro.
That doesn't matter.
So you go for more, or what do you think about my theory about more than one guy? If it was unwilling, right? If she was straight up kidnapped, there had to be more than one guy, I think.
I would say up to 2.
Mm.
You don't need more than 2.
Because if it was just one guy, then she must have known him.
That's the thing. That there could be somebody that she knew. And let's go over here. Took her somewhere else. It's a woman. All you got to do is punch her in the face 2-3 times. She's going to get knocked out. When she woke up, hands gone, everything's gone. You know what I mean?
So the next time there's somebody missing in Tatolini's neck of the woods, and that's the MO. Now you know, authorities. But oh man, I was gonna ask you something else. Oh, and you're listening to these mystery podcasts and stuff, right? Did you ever solve a mystery before the conclusion of the show?
Yeah. I figured it out. Like, that's the husband or whatever the fuck.
Matter of fact, that happened to me just the other day. The hell? Oh, I was watching some old black and white movie, right? It was about a haunting of a house, right? And supposedly, I didn't ever see this shit before. It's called The Uninvited from 1950, 1960, I don't know. I heard it had a twist.
Okay.
And then I go mid-movie, all right? I said, I know what's going to happen. I know what the twist is going to be because there's no other thing that it could be. Because This is a convoluted mess. I'm not even going to tell you the details of it because it's too convoluted,
Right.
The ending came. I was fucking right, man. I was fucking right. Oh, they tried to mix it up. It was almost like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. They really tried, but I got it. Oh, and Tatolini's my witness, y'all. Tatolini's my witness that when we were watching, what is it called? Oh my God, with Bruce Willis, talking about Bruce Willis, The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
I turned around to Tatolini, and he might have been thinking the same thing. And I said, Bruce Willis is a ghost.
Yeah.
And this, it kind of ruined it for me. But I thought it was kind of obvious, to tell you the truth.
Nobody's talking to him.
Yeah.
Nobody's directly speaking to him.
Yeah. They try to fool you to thinking that the wife has a beef, and that's why she's not talking to him.
Yeah.
But then why stay? Why stay with him? Why is he with you? Oh, what was the lady's name? Oh, man. Oh, and Pathfinder agrees with us. There were a few movies that we would watch together, and we would figure it out. The one that I didn't know was going to happen and I watched the movie by myself. Unfortunately, I took the movie. We had the movie together, but it was running late, so I took the movie with me and I watched it the next day.
Right.
Fight Club. When
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit happened, I was like, "Oh shit!" I did not know.
That's a great movie.
Pathfinder says every scene he has with the kid, only the kid is spoken to by someone else. Willis is never acknowledged.
Yeah, he's never acknowledged. Nobody knows or acts like he's in the room.
Let me. Okay. Do you want to talk about anything in particular while I look for this woman's name?
No, I was gonna say the one that we did, another movie we didn't get. Saw, the first one.
Oh yeah, the first Saw, the original.
See, I remember when that motherfucker stood up. We all went crazy.
Yeah, that was the last thing that guy was there.
That motherfucker was gonna stand up. That's crazy. I love those movies though. I
Yeah,
like
they
that
don't make them. Speaking of Saw, because now it's the 2nd of October, so this is the time of year where I rewatch
That's what I
a lot
do.
of all the good horror films,
Yeah.
And I've always thought, and you know this already, that the Saw franchise gets a bad rap. There seems to be a backlash, especially now. That's torture porn. And even back then when it was happening, For me, the last good movie was Part 4, where it starts there doing the autopsy and they find the tape
Oh yeah.
inside of him. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the last great, and they reveal a lot of things that we didn't know
Yes.
about the baby that he lost.
Yeah.
That guy made the movies. I mean, that was the main guy. And people talk shit about these movies like they're bad or something. No, I mean, especially, and you know what's really funny is a lot of the people that talk shit about the Saw movies never watched Part 2, never watched Part 3, never watched Part 4. So what the fuck are you talking about? If you haven't sat down to watch it, you're making something in your head up. I think you know what I think it was. They didn't expect that twist either.
Yeah.
And got mad about it.
But the thing is, that's this generation. The wah. I don't like it. This and that. Whatever. Cancel. These generation are the babies. They complain about everything.
Yeah. So you've met young people that talk shit too about Saw?
Yeah. I just walk away. Leave them sitting there talking all themselves.
I picture you slapping them and then walking away.
That's what I want to do.
Because another thing, I love how when he's trying to find a successor, because a lot of the movies have to deal with that. He knows he's dying.
Yeah. He's trying to find somebody to take over.
Yeah, but he's trying to find the right person.
The right person, yeah.
And he's trying to teach them. Okay, look, this isn't all about getting revenge, torturing, and killing people.
No, if they make it through, they make it through.
You have to give them a chance.
Right.
You can't just kill them.
Right.
And that's because they need the chance to learn from their mistakes.
Right.
You see, that's the whole point.
That's the point. Yeah, that's what the other people didn't get. The people who was trying to find.
Yeah, and Jigsaw is almost like an anti-hero. He's like almost like a vigilante that takes it further,
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody that he killed kind of deserved it.
Yeah. Yeah. But he was giving them chances.
Yeah, he was trying.
He still had a chance.
Exactly. That's why this bitch failed, Amanda. didn't the police officer as well eventually fail?
Eventually, he failed.
The only one that I remember that kind of learned was the guy from the first movie.
Right.
He had a crew working with him.
Yeah, he had like a little crew. Yep.
Yeah, so he was. I get he learned it and he was doing it right.
That
Um,
last one, that last Saw movie sucked.
Yeah, you told me about it. You
They
see,
changed the voice of the puppy. I mean, you know, the thing, all that shit was. It was. Stupid.
yeah, I avoided that like the plague. I didn't watch the other one that came out before that either. To this day, I haven't watched that one. What do you think? I think I know what it takes to bring back the franchise. In your opinion, though, what do you think it takes? What do you want to see? If there's another attempt, what should they do?
Go back to the way it was. Keep the same voice. You have the dude's voice on the computer. You can use it. I don't know if he's dead or alive. The actor.
I think he's still around.
So use him again. He was perfect for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I know from a personal thing, some of these actors, like the guy who played Freddy and the guy who played Jigsaw, maybe, they want to retire. It's been enough for them or whatever.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I agree with you to a certain extent. I believe keep it the same, remake it, but keep the basic rules the same.
Keep the same thing. Keep it like that.
Keep the look of it the same.
Right.
If
they changed the whole thing up.
Yeah, if you want to rehire another actor, fine. But make sure that actor reminds you of the other guy.
Yeah.
Now I had an idea. What do you think of this? And if you don't agree, who would you get? Johnny Depp as the new Freddy Krueger.
Johnny Depp.
We know he can play a bad guy if given the opportunities. We've seen him as bad guys in other movies before.
Yeah.
But the connection with Johnny is that Johnny was a victim of Freddy in the first movie.
Yeah.
And he's just about the age now that I think he can do a compelling Freddy Krueger. Better than that idiot in that remake. That guy was awful.
Oh, no, yeah. No, Johnny Depp would do better than him. Hell yeah.
Who would you pick?
I don't know.
I know it's hard because that guy was so good.
He was so good. Yeah.
Robert Englund, it was so fucking good,
He was perfect for that shit.
Yeah. Another thing that's unique about Freddy, and there's another, Candyman and Freddy, the supernatural ones.
Yeah.
That's what's hard because I didn't see the remake of Candyman. Did you?
No, I don't think so. No.
And I don't want to see it. You cannot replace that guy.
No, you can't. Not him.
The guy from Candyman, the original, you can't replace him. Same thing with Freddy. You can't replace him. Now, with Jason, Michael, Leatherface, anybody can play them.
Oh, what would that take Jason? How many people have played Jason?
Yeah, just about
Right.
only one guy. Yeah, only one guy played him the most.
Yeah.
But they didn't even use them in
They're not other people. Because all you see is the mask.
Yeah.
Now you can put anybody.
Did you see? Or don't see it. Don't ever watch that Origin of Leatherface movie where he's a young kid. Don't watch that shit. It's pure garbage, bro. Pure fucking garbage. Awful. Another guy you can't replace. Even though I do watch, different versions. Hannibal the Cannibal. You can't replace him.
Yeah.
You can't replace him.
You can't replace him. You want to remake that movie and pick the wrong person?
Yeah.
That's it.
Did you watch the new Scream or no?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's a complete ripoff of the original movie. So they basically, and I guess that's the smart thing to do. just make the bet. Just remake it.
Yeah. I know that pirate movies of without Johnny Depp, they're not gonna make no money.
Oh yeah, is it true they're thinking of actually bringing him back?
I think it's rumors because he said he wouldn't do it.
Okay, well of course they stabbed him in the back.
He stabbed him in the back.
But if they offer, listen, man, I don't care, man. Money talks, bullshit walks.
But I hear they're trying to make another one.
Yeah, with this chick from
With a chick taking the place.
Harley
That's gonna
Quinn,
bomb.
the Harley Quinn, the piece
Yeah,
of
that's
ass.
gonna bomb. That's not gonna make no money.
You think?
Nobody's gonna watch that shit.
I mean, she better be fucking naked and blowing dudes.
That shit ain't making no money.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just throwing this topic out there. Let's get away from movies for a minute. And guys, please, if you want to interact, if you have any comments or you want to say anything, go ahead, because we're not going to be here for 24 hours. So
Yeah, right.
what time is it, matter of fact? 4:41. You know that I listened to the late great Bill Cooper. You
Yeah.
know who he was, right?
Yeah.
It was the Behold the Pale Horse.
Yeah.
He theorized and predicted a lot of shit that's been coming true lately. There's one issue though that he would bring up that would just piss me the fuck off because it makes no sense. And all right, let me explain what it is.
Go ahead.
You're aware, I'm aware, but you're aware that the taxes that we pay annually, right, are illegitimate. In other words, we pay them, but there's no law saying we should be paying them.
Right.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's
For
a fact.
those of you watching this and you don't believe me, go research it for yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
If you live in the U.S., we're paying the taxes. Okay. So every once in a while, he would bring that up. I refuse to pay the taxes because it's unlawful and there's no law and I don't pay no taxes. Okay. And what? They got a warrant for my arrest. And if anybody comes up here, I'm going to come out with a gun and I'm going to shoot. Okay. So basically, you have a death wish. Because it ain't no prediction. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that eventually
Yeah, they're gonna come for you.
they're going to come for you, especially if people are calling the cops saying that every time you walk by, just to get a view of the town from his, because he lived on a hill, right?
Yeah.
And his house was on the hill, and you could have there was a nice view. There's a nice view of the rest of the town.
Right.
So some people, tourists or whatever, would go up there just to see the view from up there. He'd come running out with the goddamn shotgun. My property! Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And of course, these people will run off and tell the cops because they don't know who this guy is.
Right.
He's coming out with it like a maniac. So my problem is, okay, why are you giving them an excuse to come and kill you? Because if you don't have the excuse, listen to this, right? If he just paid his damn taxes,
Right.
keep telling us the truth about it. We don't have to pay him. But if he just paid them, didn't have a warrant, kept himself clean, no records of anything, stopped, not running out with a shotgun every time somebody showed up on the mountain.
Right.
When they come and get you, who's the bad guy?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Because you're an innocent man and they went over there anyway and killed you for what you were saying. Am I right?
No, I agree with you.
It makes no sense. He
Yeah,
must
I
have had a death wish. He must have wanted to die.
Maybe.
Well, what's your opinion about the whole taxes thing?
No, I know for a fact that you're right that we're not supposed to be really paying taxes. You know what I mean?
But would you take
Yeah, I know for that for a while.
but would you decide to would you though decide I'm gonna stop paying so that the rest of the world can see me as an example and do the same?
Well, the way things are set up, we work. They take that shit before we even get our checks.
Oh yeah. The way they got it. So and
Yeah.
basically, when you do your taxes, basically you're signing off
Yeah.
that they can keep it.
So I mean, when you do your tax at the end of the year, is hoping you get some back. That's all.
All right, let me grab another brewski. What do you go? Oh, Film Goblin. Who gives a fuck about John Campion, man? All right, Tatolini, take over if you got anything else to talk about.
Who the hell is John Campion?
Oh, that's an enemy of mine on YouTube. He's a shit talker, you know.
Oh, I don't know. It's Canadian. But the way they get, like I said, the way they got it set up, they take the taxes before you even get your check. So good luck in not paying your taxes.
Yeah, I mean, for anything to really change, everybody would have to decide to do two things: quit the job.
Hell yeah. Andre, my favorite dish. I'm Puerto Rican, man. Rice and beans. All day. Yes, I do, my friend. Pathfinder, I can cook a mean ass Honduras.
Ain't nobody's asking me what my favorite dish is. Thanks a lot, guys. Traitors.
I can definitely cook my ass off.
Oh, speaking of food, then I think this is a good what they call Segway. Segway, whatever.
Segway.
Okay. The air fryer conspiracy.
That's what I thought you was gonna bring up earlier.
Where is it? I want you guys to take a good look at this so that you see I'm telling the truth. This is Tyson chicken strips, breast strips. Over here, it says air fried, right? Now look closely at the little box. No air fryer needed. They air fried the food, okay? Instead of just giving us the chicken strips and saying, here, put it in your air fryer, which they tell you in the back to do. But why? Why do I need to put it in the air fryer again if you air fried it already? I don't get it. Tato, give your explanation that you told me the last night. What do you think this is?
You just gotta warm it up.
I know, but
that's all they're telling you to do. Warm it up. Use the oven, use the microwave, use the air fryer, just sit on it for 20 minutes and throw a fart. Nobody gives a shit. All you gotta do is warm it up.
But there's something. Why air fryer it? I could do that over here. Just give me the fully cooked, the way you always do it. It has to do because you know what it is? They had to air fry it so that they can say 75% less fat. That's the whole thing. That has to be it. Because when it's fully cooked the average way, they put it in the oil and they fry it up. So they can't say that it was air fried. So if they air fry it before we air fry it, then they can say 75% less fat.
But it's cooked.
I know.
So all you gotta do is warm it up.
But they got to make up their minds. No air fryer needed. In the back, air fry.
Yeah, but also says oven.
You know what I'm gonna do? Oh yeah, and conventional oven.
Right, to warm it up. All you gotta do is warm it up.
Well, I am. But guess what I'm gonna do? Since it's air fried already, the next time I buy this crap, I'm gonna put it in the oil. Maybe I want the 75% of fat.
Then throw it in the oil.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna warm it up. I'm putting it. Fuck you, Tyson. You will not tell me when I will and will not air fry. You don't control my life. Damn the air fryer conspiracy and Tyson. Oh, and I wouldn't even known about this shit Because when I ordered my food on Target, I asked for nuggets. First, I was asking for the chicken patties. She tells me no chicken patties. All right. So I'm doing this by phone.
Right.
I have to substitute it, right? So then she takes a picture, sends me a picture of this and nuggets. Tato, no lie. I text her. Okay, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are fine. Chicken nuggets, please. And she still sends the chicken strips. And it's not like that's all they had. The damn nuggets were right next to them. I swear to God, I said chicken nuggets like 20 times.
That's happened to me a few times.
All right. Oh, okay. Of course.
You froze. Can you still hear me? Yo, you froze. Can anybody else still hear him?
Okay, yeah, okay, we're here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you see me? Okay,
Yeah, I
look.
can see you.
Moment of silence, please, everyone. I'm sorry about the frozen. We can't do nothing about it. It's raining, cats and dogs outside. It could be that. Who knows? Maybe the company where this stream yard is located, maybe they're getting affected by the hurricane. I don't know. Moment of silence, please, for Coolio, who was so cool, I'm going to call him Coolo. They're saying natural causes, but I don't think so.
Dude was 59.
59. So that means we're close, bro. How old are you?
47 and next week.
Oh, shit. Man, you old, bro.
You old, bro.
You old.
When I found out that dude was 59, I was like, damn.
Yeah, and they usually say that the black live longer, right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, I think there was more involved. They just not saying it. There's a phenomenon that I'll never understand. Maybe you have some insight. Maybe you can let me know. I know the answers you're gonna give. I'm just playing, devil's advocate. If people know the person had some sort of addiction or habit,
All right.
why make a big deal when they die to keep it a secret? Everybody, the friends knew, the family knows, but for some reason they don't want the public to know. And for me, it's stupid. It's stupid. Just tell the truth. Because I think it's one of those scenarios. I think, or something was going on. Whenever somebody finds dead in the bathroom, there's something going on.
That's when they found him, dead in the bathroom?
He was at somebody's house, went over to visit, goes to the bathroom. I guess an hour went by, like, Coolio, what the hell? They busted the door down, and there he was dead.
Huh.
So that's what I'm saying. It's mysterious circumstances as far as I know, but whatever.
That's crazy.
Same thing happened to what's-her-face? The one in the Eminem movie. The one that he was screwing, his girl. The Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
She died. The husband died a little after him in the same damn house. The first rumor was there was mold in the house that they were breathing that killed them. And then the truth finally came out. They were substance abusers. They were using all types of drugs and shit. Were mixing shit together. Pathfinder says he's resting in peace in gangster's paradise.
Yes, he is.
Hollywood is doing the mannequin challenges. Mannequin? What do you mean mannequin challenges? I don't get it. Oh, to when we when the Frozen happened, I must have been like this or something.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I was like this.
You were in some damn position.
Okay. And Pathfinder says pneumonia or some shit. He thinks. Oh yeah, he's talking about Brittany Murphy and her husband. Okay. The funny thing about the Brittany Murphy thing though is that the mom was also living in the house. So when they started saying it was the mold, why didn't the mold affect her? You see? That's how
Yeah.
I knew that the mold shit was fake. She never got sick if it was mold, but they tried to cover it up. Oh, it was mold. They were poor victims. No, they weren't. They're addicts.
Yeah.
Okay, talk every day. Okay, so what do you think, Tatolini? Should we see if anybody wants to join in?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put the link now for those of you who want to participate. Maybe ask us some questions or have a topic you wanted to ask us about. Let me see. Here you go. This will take you to the backstage of the broadcast, and then I let you in. I don't think I have any trolls watching, Tatolini, but just for your knowledge, just for your information, okay?
Right.
Trolls can be a possibility.
Right.
And the new tactic they have, and not just me, this is a lot of people on YouTube that they don't like. They start screaming and yelling the N-word over and over and over, so that then YouTube censors my channel.
Right.
And then on top of that, I will then have to take the video and edit it to take that part out,
Right.
which is time consuming and a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting you ready. But I have a pretty good eye. So by the name, I kind of will know if it's a troll. See? Now, Pathfinder, you're cool, but for some reason you're mentioning the unmentionable. I don't want to boot you out. I don't want to boot you out or put you in timeout. So please remove that what you just said there, Pathfinder. Please. Not everybody try to get up on here at once. What the fuck?
I was watching The Professional this morning.
The Professional. Oh, the old one, right? With the young Natalie Portman.
The little girl.
Yeah. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie. I was watching it this morning.
My favorite part is Gary Oldman and the bad guy, the bad cop.
Yeah.
And he's in the bathroom and somebody comes to tell him something. He starts wilding out. Yeah. He's great in that movie, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, don't worry about Pathfinder. Just know I'm not trying to give that person or anybody else that's an enemy airtime, you know. Yeah, it's an awesome movie. Do I have that on Blu-ray? Huh. I don't even know.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, here's something really weird, and I want your opinion about it, okay? Even though you're not a fan, I still want to see what you think of this because it's kind of weird, okay?
Okay.
So I'm watching on Amazon the Lord of the Rings show, right?
Right.
The Rings of Power. And this is supposed to be a prequel to the other movies.
Right.
Showing you what led up to the creation of the rings. So we see everybody. We see the key players. We see Sauron, without his armor and shit.
Right.
It's kind of funny because a lot of people are saying he looks like Eminem. we see Galadriel, the blonde elf chick from the movies that had the magic power and shit.
Okay.
But here, this is before that, so she's basically a warrior. So she's like in armor all the time, and she's fighting people. But there's something really strange about the mythology, and I want your opinion. So here's the thing. everybody on the whole world of Middle Earth, right? Everybody.
Right.
The elves, the dwarves, the men, the hobbits. On this show, there are proto-hobbits. I forgot what they're called, but they're the hobbits before the hobbits. The orcs, the trolls, the goblins, right? All of them were made by a being called the One. Okay? In the Hobbit movie, they captured one of the orcs. And right before they kill him, he's telling them, my master, he's talking about Sauron, serves the One. And I never understood that. I never understood what he meant by that. Now, last night or the night before, I'm watching the latest episode. And the blonde elf chick has another orc who they call the Father, right? He's like the first manifestation when the orcs were created, right? And the Galadriel lady, the elf lady with the blonde hair, they make her real racist because she's like, I just want to kill you because I don't like the fact that you exist, because the orcs, I don't know if you knew or not, were made from elves.
Okay.
The ones that disobeyed the One, who fell to the planet, sort of like, you know, Satan fell from heaven.
Yeah.
Getting in the thing with God.
Yeah.
That guy, Morgoth, or whatever the fuck his name is, he's the one that made them. Him and Sauron, they made these from the elves that were there, they made a perversion, the Orokai, whatever.
Right.
So she's interrogating this elf last night. And she said, basically, I don't like the fact that you exist. That's why I want to kill all of you, whatever. And then he's like, well, I'm a creation of the One. You and I are made by the same God.
Right.
So obviously, he wants us around. We here, we exist. You hate me because what I am, I have nothing to do with that. And that's his will. And I said, that motherfucker make a good point. And then I remembered what the guy said in The Hobbit, the other orc. He said his master serves the One. So wait a minute. Are they trying to say that they're the good guys, the orcs and shit? Because if they're the orcs, they're supposed to be the bad guys, right? But they're serving the will of the God that made everybody. Why the fuck are the elves and the hobbits, and in particular the elves, if that's what everybody gods want, what's all this beef about? It's crazy. It's like me and you, all right? I know you're a Catholic, right?
Yeah.
And let's say I'm a Mormon, okay? But we believe in the same God, right?
Right.
Jesus, right?
Right.
But we have this beef. And I didn't ask to be made. You know, I didn't ask to have my belief. I was just born into Mormonism. But you hate me.
That's the way it is.
It's crazy, though. It's insane. What do you have to say about that?
I don't watch any of these fucking shows.
But isn't it weird? Because they don't even say it was Sauron. They don't say, they say that Sauron served that God.
Right.
So, I mean, they have to clear something up here then, because this is some crazy shit.
You gotta keep watching.
Well, let me see. Anybody else watching the show? I know the show's getting a really bad rep because people are focusing on the Puerto Rican elf and the black dwarf lady that's married to the king, dwarf or whatever. they only showed up in like 1 or 2 episodes, so I don't know what the big deal is. I concentrate on the elf chick because she's badass and she's fighting all the time and killing guys all the time. So that's what I'm concentrating on.
That's cool.
All right. Well, we're down to 1 viewer, and nobody wanted to participate today.
Yeah, we'll end it.
Okay. So I want to thank everybody that showed up.
Yeah, thank you everybody that did show up.
Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe together, Tatolini. Maybe if we say together, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Because we're not playing around this time. If we don't see an improvement, okay, we're gonna call it quits, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We need your support. Especially now that I'm actually spending money, I want to see improvement.
Yeah.
For real. $25 a month on my budget, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That could be an extra 12-pack of Heineken that I could be drinking.
Yep.
So please. And there are other features here that we have now, but I got to mess around with this to see how it works, Like I know I can do this. Let me see here. There's something I can do here. Banner. Okay. So for example, and let me know if you see this, Tatolini.
All right.
I can say this. Okay. And I don't know if you're able to do this too. Is there something on the corner of your screen saying create banner?
Nope.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, you see it?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
So, while we're talking, I can say the topic we're about to talk about in advance.
Right.
That people who are tuning in know what we're talking about.
Know what we're talking about. Yeah, that's cool.
Why I didn't think about this today, I don't know. And then I can hide it.
Yes, yeah, I don't see it no more.
So that's like one of the things like we can do now. Yeah. Okay. All right then. Any final thoughts?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.